All right, so I'm going to show you again. I'm going to demonstrate this application. So this is Learn Text, the application I'm working on, and there are lots of different texts in different languages. The point of this is to learn these texts. I mean, it's in the name. It's really not that hard to understand. But to learn those texts, you can select one of our pre-selected cards, which really we're not going to spend much time developing. I mean, we will, but the point of this application is for you to submit your own cards. So we have lots of different ways for you to submit your own text. So we're going to click this one. This is Ukrainian language. This supports over 80 languages. We're going to click this one, and we're going to basically we're going to repeat the text. I mean, this application is pretty simple. Like, we help you learn texts, right? So you start. I'm happy that didn't work. I'm happy I didn't click it. When you click start recording, you are going to read that text, whichever text you select, right? So, you don't even have to go under language. You can just search all languages. But let's go back to, well, it's right here. So we're clicking on this one, Sviatamate Heroiv. So we're clicking on this, and it's going to open, and we have the choice start recording. So we're gonna start. We're gonna try to record ourselves saying it, and then we're gonna see how accurate we were at saying that, right? Ukraino, Sviata Mati Heroev, Zidi do sercia mocho, Prelin Boriovitrev Kavkaskich, Shumom Karpatskich, Ruchaiv, Boyev Slavnoho Zavionka Batka Khmelia, Triumfo Mihukam Harmat, Revolucji, Radisnim Homonom, Sofiskis Dvoniv, Nehaj dusha moja w tobie widrodicja, Slavojo twojejo oprominecja. Бо ти, пресвята, се життя моє, бо ти се щастя моє. Зазвени мені брязкотом кайданів, скрипом шибеніш в помурі ранки. Принеси мені зойки катованих у лухах, у тюрмах і на зланнях. Щоб віра моя була хранитом, щоб розлазив свяття міць, щоб Сміла йшов я б, так як йшли герої за тебе, свята, за твою славу, за твої святі ідеї. Щоб помстити ганьбу невольні, потоптану честь, хлум катів твоїх, невинну кров помордованих дітей твоїх, величну смерть героїв української нації і тисяч інших незнаних нами, що їх кості порозкидані або таком поховані. З полі життєтворчим саю кволіст у серці моєму. Страху нехай не знаю я, і не знаю, що таке вахання. Скрипи мій дух, захартуй болю, в серці замешкай моєму. Зрости мене до ясних чинів, для тебе в чинах нехай знайду я смерть, солодку смерть в муках за тебе, і розпливуся в тобі, та вічно житиму в тобі. Відвічна Україна, свята, могутна і соборна. And then we're going to press transcribe. And OpenAI Whisper is going to transcribe our audio, and we're going to get the Levenstein distance between the two of them as our score. So we're going to see. Wonderful. So it'll show up, right there. But you see the transcript. You see the correct transcript, the user transcript, what you just transcribed, and then you can close it. Wonderful. Go to user text list. And this is your most recent attempt, right? So we'll fix the leaderboard so it reflects this. But this is your most recent attempt with reading that specific text. So I didn't do well, right? and I've been working on it for a minute. So, that wasn't the first time I've ever read that, right? So I still got a 90. That's not very good. And what I found is that it's pretty easy to get a higher score on a short text, because it just really feels different when you're speaking one line, versus many lines. Uh, but yeah, 90.46778, and I was trying really hard, basically, and I've been at this for a while, and I've done this text card before, a couple of times. You can, I mean, you can see it. That's 3, 4, and that's it. I mean, that's it for what you can see. I'm sure I've had other attempts that you haven't been able to see because of, whatever, because of the way I'm building this. And you can sort by score, which is great because you really see the text that you do well. So this was a text where I did particularly well, and as you can see, it's a shorter one. It means I probably did it before. Let's see. All right, I can't see it here, but I probably did, right? And it's shorter, it's easier, so I did a much better job, with the limited amounts of things. I seem to be making some mistakes, in general. Is the H and the G, but in Ukrainian it's not. Ukrainian has a G, like a G sound, but it's not the more common version of that G. The more common version is like a but like a guttural, like, I'm making it like, like homonom. I can't even do it. I can't do it. I always get it wrong. And OpenAI Whisper, what it's doing when it's making its transcription, is it's being as accurate as it can be, and it's really trying to help you. So if it cannot recognize a letter that you're saying, that's pretty bad because it means that you're just basically failing at reading something, right? So you need to get the skill down, for just reading something in that language first. You know, that's pretty important. So this application really helps you do that. Um, and we have mini games, which, like, this our flashcard matching game, which you select a text. Right now, we just selected that. We were just there, you and I. We just read through it. But this one, it's not actually called, but it's this prayer, which starts Ukraino Sviata Mate Heroyev, and then it continues. And we read that. We got our user text list. It's right there. Great. And now we're going to go to the mini game, and based on the card we're studying, is that mini game. So all of these mini games are compatible for, all of the cards, and they're different based on what the card is. For example, we're only going to see one example, but for example, this is the flashcard matching game. The styling is just for Ukraine. For every other country, it'll be different, right? But you'll see yellow becomes blue, and it's just a magic game. Um, Holy is Fiata, right? So that's a match. It turns blue. Beautiful. Yellow and blue for Ukraine. Isn't that great? All right. Heart is Serca. And just need to find that. Boyev. Didn't I see Boyev somewhere? Boyev. Battles. Wonderful. A Surge. I think that's like Ruchayev, maybe. Which was like. Where did I see Heart? Was it here? Heart. Heart. Heart, right. And I mean, I think you get the point. That's the game. You match it until it's all done. You have a time. We're going to get a score towards that. But it's just you see how that mini game reinforces this text? This mini game reinforces this text that begins Ukraino Sviatamate Heroyev. And all of the mini games do that. All of them, for each text. And that's really important to remember. It's not like we're going in and coding these, like one by one. We're not actually typing, the questions that you're seeing. We're not doing that. We're validating certain things, and we're checking certain things to make sure that they're accurate. But we're not sitting there writing all these different like ideas. No, these are generated automatically as soon as you upload a new text, right? Which is great. And I didn't even show you that like the most basic thing we do. As soon as you upload a new text in whatever language, bam, you can flip it around and you can see the translation, which we generate, and it's right there. But we do a lot of other things. Uh, you know, wow, man, what a beautiful prayer. But we do a lot of other things. And yeah, I mean that's the application. I hope you get the point. And I'm gonna try to close this. Yeah.